quiet on set. Hi everyone, welcome to Conquering Adulthood. Today we are going to help you conquer your grocery shopping, and we're talking all about how to save money for your next grocery shopping trip. By the time you finish watching this video, I guarantee you that you're going to save hundreds of dollars.
If not thousands.
Well, let's not get carried away.
100%.
1,000%.
1 billion%.
So, just so you know, I have my laptop in front of me because this is such an important topic that I just want to be looking at my notes while I'm chatting with you guys. I don't know about you, but I hate spending any more money than I absolutely have to.
I completely agree. There's nothing that makes me more nervous than standing at the checkout lane and just watching the price go up and up and up as the cashier scans in my items. I always feel like I blow it out of the water.
One of the things that I'm going to be talking about in this video is one of the kind of reality checks of being an adult is realizing that a fridge fairy does not exist.
100%. I gotta stop saying 100%.
At the end of every single week, you're not going to open up your fridge and it automatically be stocked up.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be your responsibility. It's going to be coming out of your paycheck. So you really want to be smart and use strategies when you go to the grocery store to make sure that you're not spending anything extra than you actually have to. So I'm going to take the next few minutes to just go through a few tips that I use and that actually work. These are tips that will 100% work. They're going to work.
You heard it here first, folks. They're gonna work.
Alright, so for me, shopping smart begins before you even set foot in the grocery store. You really want to have a game plan. You do not want to go in blind. You don't want to go in with not having a plan. So what I do is I meal plan. Before I was a meal planner, I kind of thought that it was kind of like a waste of time. Like, why would I plan out my meals? Like, I'd rather just go to the grocery store, see what looks good, what I want to eat that week, and I don't have to waste time meal planning. But what I realized is that if you take the time to plan out what you want to eat for the week, you actually end up saving yourself time when you're in the grocery store and also saving money in the process.
You also save yourself time throughout the week too. I mean, for so many people, a lot of people have office jobs, they're working 9 to 5. It's hard enough to come home and cook yourself a meal after work, let alone figure out what you're gonna have that night because you just kind of bought a bunch of random stuff. If you have a plan for the week, you're not only saving yourself time at the grocery store, you're saving yourself time every single night throughout the week.
Yes, exactly. So first tip, shop with a plan, do not shop randomly. Before I even make my meal plan, there's a step before that. What I do is I'll go into my kitchen and I take inventory of everything that I have at home. What I do is I will write down everything that I have in my fridge, in my freezer, in my pantry. I take that time. It sometimes takes me longer than other times, but once you do it, you'll have the list that you can then work off of every single week. So take the time to take inventory. So after you take inventory of everything that you already have at home, I will plan my meals for the week based on what I already have. So before I go shopping in the grocery store, I'm gonna go shopping in my own kitchen. And more than half the time, it turns out that I don't really even need to do a big grocery shopping, or sometimes I don't even need to go to the store at all because I realized that I can make meals with what I already have for the entire week. And even if that doesn't happen, usually I will only have to get a few ingredients to round everything out.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
When you go grocery shopping, do you try to find the same kind of things every week? Like, do you sort of have a routine of what you buy, or do you like to switch it up?
Yeah, so I definitely have a basic list of things that I like to have in my kitchen, food that I always like to eat, to have on hand, and also just the basics, which I'm actually going to get into later in the video. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I kind of am the opposite when I go grocery shopping. I look through my kitchen, but I write down everything that I don't need. So that way...
That you don't need. That's interesting.
Yeah, so if I know,
strategy.
for a lot of things, I'll get a backup. So I go grocery shopping every 2 weeks. Those weeks, I'll get two of a lot of things. So then that way, the opposite 2 weeks, I'll only have to go and grab little things that I may have run out of. So I'm a big fan of bringing really simple, reheatable lunches to work. So I'll get 1 week's worth of those at a time, and those are the things that I kind of keep going back to the grocery store for. But other things like non-perishables, I am a big fan of frozen veggies and frozen fruits instead of fresh ones, because I feel like the fresh ones I just never eat in time and it's just a waste of money.
Whatever works best for you. Tip number 2 is to download apps. Many grocery stores will have their own apps that will include coupons and weekly deals that really will just help you save money.
I didn't even know that.
Yep. Costco does this. If you have a Costco membership, Wegmans, just check wherever you go shopping. Go on the app store. It will take 2 seconds. See if they have an app. If they do, they're likely giving coupons and weekly deals. So it's just extra money that you could be saving.
And it's all on the convenience of your own phone.
Yes.
It's not like you have to sit at home and coupon.
And some stores, like Wegmans, have apps that you can use as you're shopping to scan items, to do price checks, and then you can use that to keep a list of what you are purchasing. So as you're going shopping, you scan the item and you're going to see what your total is going to come out to. So as you were saying at the beginning of the video, you know, when you're online waiting for the cashier to scan all your items and you're having like heart palpitations, like, oh my goodness, how much is this going to come out to? See if your grocery store has an app, get those coupons, get those weekly deals. And if you go to Wegmans, I'm not sure if other grocery stores have this, but definitely scan your items as you go so you know how much you're going to be spending. Third tip is to price compare across different grocery stores. So yes, this might take some time at first to do, but it's really worth it in the long run. For example, I mainly shop, I love grocery shopping, so I think that normal people really just have one grocery store that they go to.
I hate grocery shopping.
I love it, I love it, I love it. In more videos to come, I'll share some more about my grocery shopping, my love for grocery shopping. But I shop at Trader Joe's, Wegmans, Star Market, and Aldi's. Those are like my main ones. And I took the time to price compare at all my different supermarkets to see what the good deals are and what the good prices are based on the different grocery stores. For example, if I want to get the best price for fruit, Aldi's 100%. I was there yesterday. I got strawberries for $1. I got blueberries for 99 cents, which is amazing. If you go to Stop and Shop, if you go to Star Market, it's going to be like
expensive.
$5 for what I got for $1. And also what I do in that case especially with fruit, if it's on sale, I buy extra and then I just freeze when I'm not going to use it at the moment, because guess what? Fruit, you can freeze and then you can defrost it when you want to eat it. So
freeze things. I'm telling you, it saves you so much time.
And you can
before
freeze
things expire.
almost like anything.
Yeah, really anything.
And if you don't know what you can freeze, go to the frozen aisle in your grocery store, and whatever you see they're freezing, you can freeze at home. Yeah, good tip there. If you shop across multiple grocery stores, and even if you don't, take the time to see where the good prices are at. If I want steak, Star Market has the best prices for steak. That's pretty much it, because Star Market otherwise is really expensive. For frozen food, Trader Joe's is 100%.
Oh my god, yeah. Trader Joe's.
Chicken, Wegmans, you'll get the best price. So take the time to price compare, because that will save you some money. Next tip, don't shop at eye level. So did you know about this, the whole eye level situation when you shop?
Not too much.
Let me tell you this, because I learned this and it's mind-blowing. So
grocery shopping is your passion.
I am passionate about grocery shopping, and it's a good thing for you guys watching, because I am giving you my grocery shopping wisdom. Do not, under any circumstance, shop at eye level. Brands.
What do you mean by that?
Let me tell you. Did you know that brands will pay extra money for their product to be on eye level?
Really?
Because customers are more likely to just grab the first thing that they see and buy that, rather than just taking a minute to just look a little higher or look a little lower and seeing those price differences.
Wow.
Next time you're shopping, just take a second, and especially in the milk aisle, I noticed this. If you look a little higher, a little lower, the prices will be a little less.
Another tip.
Yes.
If you see Manager's Special, they will put those out. You know, sometimes at the end of the aisles they'll have, well, I don't know if you shop in Market Basket. I shop in Market Basket.
Oh my goodness, I don't shop at Market Basket, but I go there sometimes.
Just to check in. If you go to Market Basket.
No, seriously though, I go there but I don't shop there.
If you go to Market Basket and you see things that say Manager's Special, those mean that that is going to expire a lot sooner than the things that are not labeled. So if you see a bunch of the same product and some say Manager's Special and you're like, why is that Manager's Special? It means that it only has a few days left, so they're trying to get those off the shelf. So if you're not planning to have that meal, that meat, that product, whatever you're looking at that says Manager Special, do not buy. Those expiration dates are coming up a lot faster. So when you're meal planning and you say Taco Tuesday is beginning of the week and you see that beef is Manager Special, you might only have until Tuesday. So just be very wary of that when you're...
Stop and Shop also. So
Yeah.
I think that most supermarkets have that, not just Market Basket.
I just only go to Market Basket.
Yeah.
I'm not really like a...
But I know so make sure that you check out that Manager Special.
Yes.
Because you'll get the deal.
You don't want a fridge full of expired product. I'm telling
No.
you, it's the biggest waste of money.
Yeah.
Biggest waste of money.
Yeah. Next tip, always get the store brand versus the name brand. So this is something that I never really understood. I don't understand why people will pay double the price just for the name brand. Half the time, the store brand products are made in the same factory as the name brand. And the reason why the name brand is more expensive is because they have more costs to cover. Think of it. They have all their marketing costs. They have all the commercials. They just have a lot of costs to cover, whereas the store brand just doesn't. But it's the same quality, half the time made in the same factory, and you're going to be saving a lot of money. So please do not buy the brand name. And if you do, just don't tell me because it's going to annoy me. Have you ever done that?
For some things, yeah.
Okay, we can't make this YouTube channel together anymore. Get out of my house.
This is canceled. It depends on the product. There's just some things that I've been so used to that I will
But why?
Because I have not made grocery shopping my passion. You're teaching me.
But you're
this
saving
video.
money.
And I will save money.
Okay, so
starting now.
Okay, so moving forward,
Moving
you're not
forward,
gonna get the store brand.
I will get the I will.
No.
Listen, folks.
It's been a long day.
Listen.
Okay,
No,
you will
going
not get
forward, I will consider the store brand.
Okay, well, if you don't get it, you're just losing money, so.
Maybe one of our videos will be a blindfold taste test. Store brand versus name brand.
Like this video or comment
Like this
below
video if you want to see a blindfold experiment of name brand versus store brand. And we'll do a little taste test.
I would love to do that. The only thing that would hurt my heart is that in order to do that video, we're going to have to actually buy the store brand. But
I'll take care of that, and you take care of the store brand.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, did I just say the wrong thing again?
Yeah.
Okay. Next tip, substitute frozen for fresh. So you were talking about this before, and it's so true. I'm a big fan of fresh fruit. For example, if I'm shopping at Aldi's, because you can't beat those prices. If you're getting a good price on fruit, great. But at most other grocery stores, fruit is crazy expensive. So unless you really want the fresh fruit, get it. But if you are making a smoothie or if you're making something you don't necessarily need fresh fruit, buy frozen. You're going to save a lot of money from that. And just buying frozen in general, you're going to save a lot of money. It's a much affordable alternative. And then on the flip side, if you do buy fresh, really with anything, and if you're not going to use it before it goes bad, freeze it. It will keep that way, and then you're not going to be throwing out money. So for example, just the other day I was so upset with myself because I had just a loaf of bread that I kept out for a little too long and it got moldy, and I could have just saved that and I could have put it in my freezer and then used it when I had to. And yeah, it's just bread, but again, we're young adults, we want to save every penny that we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Substitute frozen for fresh. My last tip is a fun one. Sign up for rewards. There are so many different apps and just fun things that you can participate in. This is just a fun thing to do. So if you shop at the same few stores, see if they have a rewards card. Many, I think honestly, most supermarkets offer some sort of rewards card every single time you shop. You'll enter your rewards card. They'll give you points that you can then use toward different discounts for products. Sometimes they'll even give you some free products. It's free. There's no reason to not take advantage of this. And then also there are many apps that you can use for different rewards. Fetch, you can scan your receipts. They give you points. Then you can get that for gift cards. Do some research with your grocery store. See if there are any apps that you want to use. It's free. You might as well do it. It's saving money for free. So those are all of my tips. Do you have anything you want to offer?
Grocery shopping is not my thing. I don't love grocery shopping, but we all have to do it. I think you kind of hit the nail on the head.
I'd love to know, what are your grocery shopping hacks? What are your grocery shopping tips? Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
Give this video a like. Definitely subscribe to our channel. If you guys want to get post notifications, click the little bell that's attached to our name.
And check out our website, conqueringadulthood.com, if you want to join us in conquering the world of adulthood.